Hi everyone, it's Lisa Mears here, and today I'm sharing the new release from Pretty Pink Posh. This release is packed full of products for graduation, get well soon, and there are lots of birdhouses in this release from stamps, dies, and stencils. So before I show you all of the products, I do want to let you know that my affiliate links for these products will be in the description box below. And I always appreciate when you click on my links to make your purchases because it helps me be able to bring you more content. I also want to let you know that with each release, Pretty Pink Posh includes all of the products in a bundle, which will allow you to save between 10 and 15%. So if you happen to like all of the products you see here today, you can purchase the bundle and save. There's a release bundle and there's also a stencil bundle available if you just wanted to purchase the stencils from the release. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at all of the products from this May 2023 release. This first stamp set is called A Little Birdie, and it's a 3x4 stamp set. It has 5 birds, there's some music notes and a few sentiments, and there's also the matching dies. And this stamp set pairs well with the Spring Birdhouses stamp set. There are 3 birdhouses, a branch, and a few sentiments. And there's also the matching dies available. If you like the birdhouses but don't like to color stamps, they do have the decorative birdhouse dies available, which consists of 3 birdhouse dies. And if you like to make shaker cards, you can even turn these into shaker cards if you wanted to. And I have a card coming up here on my YouTube channel where I'll show you how to turn this into a shaker card. And the Stitched Birds die set will pair well with the birdhouse dies. And with this die set, you get 3 birds that you can die cut. There's also the Just a Note stamp set, and this is a 3x5 stamp set. It has some music notes and some sentiments such as You Rock or Just a Little Note, as well as You Make My Heart Sing. So you can use this with the birds, or you can use it for a graduation card or just to tell someone that they rock and they're awesome. This stamp set is called Get Well Soon, and it's a 4x6 stamp set that has several smaller stamps such as a soup bowl with a spoon, a tissue box, there's a rainbow, a band-aid, a thermometer, a bouquet of flowers, and a teacup, and there are several sentiments there. There's also the coordinating dies, and with the coordinating dies there's this label die that you can die cut with cardstock and stamp the sentiment on. The sentiments fit perfectly inside of that label. Another Get Well set is the Get Well Mug Editions die set, and this die set coordinates perfectly with the Winter Mug die set, which is the actual coffee mug or tea mug. You can also use these as standalone dies. There's a rainbow with clouds and a sun. There's a heart-shaped balloon. There is a, looks like a flower wand, a pill, as well as a piece of paper that you can use as a prescription because there is the RX letters that you can add to that. There's a band-aid, there's some steam for your tea, there's a thermometer, and there's a sentiment that says get well soon. And here's a card that I created using the Get Well Mug Editions die set in addition to the winter mug. And I will have a video coming up soon showing how I made this card. And for graduation, there's the Graduation Mug Edition set, which also coordinates with the Winter Mug set. So with this set, there is a banner, there's a graduation cap, there are some numbers, so if you wanted to put the year of the graduate on your card, you can do that. There's also the diploma certificate. There's the word grad. There's also some stars you can use as confetti if you wanted to turn it into a shaker mug. And here's a card that I created using this die set along with the winter mug die set. But of course, if you don't have the mug, you can use these as standalone items on a card. I will have a video coming up soon showing how I made this card as well. Let's take a look at some of the word dies that Pretty Pink Posh has in this release. Starting out is the Congrats shadow die that's shown there on the right, and there's also the hot foil Congrats script on the left. And these two pieces work together, so if you use the Congrats hot foil there on the left to do some hot foiling, you can use the shadow die to die cut the hot foil piece. And here's what these look like once they're die cut. You can see it's a beautiful script font. Next is the Dad Father shadow die on the right, and then there's also the hot foil plate on the left, and also these will work in conjunction. So if you hot foil the Dad and the Father, you can use the shadow dies to cut them out. And here's a look at what the dies look like when they're die cut out. And here is the Feel Better Soon word die, and that's what this die looks like when it's die cut out. And now let's move on to the stencils. So this first stencil is the Swiss Dots stencil, which consists of a pattern of 3 dots in a triangular shape throughout the stencil. Next is the Layered Music Notes stencil. This is a 3-layer stencil with several different music notes. You can definitely use this in conjunction with the Just a Note stamp set that you saw earlier, or any of those bird stamps. Here's a look at what that stencil looks like when it's stenciled out. I stenciled it onto some pink cardstock using some pink ink for some of the music notes and black ink for others. And here is the Layered Graduation stencil. This is 3 layers. It has your graduation caps as well as the diploma. And here's a look at what that stencil looks like once it's inked on some cardstock. You can basically customize this to meet the colors of your graduates' school colors or their cap and gown colors. And this last stencil is the Layered Birdhouses stencil. This is a 4-layer stencil, so you have the birdhouse, you also have the trim for the birdhouse. So there's 4 layers there, so you can get really creative using different color inks for the different layers of the stencil. And here's a look at what that looks like once it's stenciled onto some cardstock. There are 5 new shimmer confetti packs, and starting here is the rainbow shimmer, so lots of rainbow colors in pastel colors. There's also the purple shimmer confetti. There is the mint shimmer confetti. There's also the blue as well as the aqua. So once again, I will have product links listed in the description box below, and be sure to stay tuned for my card videos coming up on my YouTube channel where I'll make cards with these products. Be sure that your notifications are turned on here on YouTube so that you'll be notified when those videos release. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.